up, everyone was told many different fairy tales before getting tucked in at night. Cinderella, Rapunzel, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and many others. But what if one of these fairy tales were to come true? Well, one in particular actually came deadly close to becoming a reality. The fairy tale is commonly known as Hansel and Gretel. Recently, a 40-year-old man by the name of Geoffrey Portway was sentenced to more than 26 years in prison for formulating a plan to kidnap, rape, and eat innocent children, much like the witch in Hansel and Gretel. Now the questions burning in your minds must be, how did the police catch him in time, and what possessed him to do such a thing? These same things were what I was wondering as well the moment I heard about this news story. So how exactly did the police capture this madman before he actually went through with this malicious plan? While his neighbors and family knew Portway by his real name Geoffrey, people who came across him on online chat groups knew Portway as Fat Long Pig. According to court documents, during this online chat sessions, Portway held discussions about abducting, raping, murdering, and then eating children. After spotting one of these discussions on one of Portway's online chats, police kept him close on the radar and began watching him. The next step for police was to acquire a search warrant to Portway's home, where they found very disturbing evidence against him, which led the police to having a valid reason to take Portway into custody. So what was some of this extremely disturbing evidence that was discovered in this madman's home? Whenever police entered Portway's house in Worcester to search the premises, they were baffled by what they found. On his computer were thousands of images and videos of child pornography and a history of 4,500 exchanges of child pornography between himself and the people he met on online chat rooms. Not only did police find disturbing computer images, but they also discovered supplies such as ropes, handcuffs, mouth gags, and a handful of disposable scalpels. Also, many different cutting tools such as bone saws, shears, and butcher knives were found around Portway's home. Along with the supplies and graphic images found in his home, Portway also had a secret locked away in his basement. After unlocking Portway's basement, police got in and discovered a fully furnished soundproof room in which he planned to keep the children held captive. In the middle of this room was a cage equipped with a circular hole intended for being able to feed the imprisoned children. Off to the side of this room was a child-sized coffin was also found. Then, to add even more disturbing discoveries to the list of things Portway owned, he had a very interesting movie selection. In his movie library were DVDs with the titles of Hansel and Gretel, The Red Cannibal Holocaust, The Hills Have Eyes, The Genesis Children, and Cannibal the Musical. Based on Portway's unique taste in film, is it possible that media could have had an impact on his twisted thoughts? We may never know. All that we do know is that Portway had a very disturbing collection of computer images, supplies, and films, and that it is truly a miracle that the police were able to capture him before he got the chance to put his plan into motion. After many court cases, Portway pled guilty to all accusations against him and was sentenced to more than 26 years in prison. So while all fairy tales can be nice stories to put your children to sleep, obviously not all of them would be nice if they actually became a reality, which is why fairy tales should stay as they are, fiction.
You